Today's horoscope, Cancer May 24, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. In the first half of the day, your feelings can easily be hurt. Because disagreements about money or sharing tasks can sometimes mask deeper problems, it may actually boil down to whether or not others are valuing and respecting you. Watch for overspending and overindulgence if you're trying to fill a hole, as there is some tendency to latch onto impractical ideas or ventures. As the day advances, influences help you better understand your inner workings, needs, and desires. Supporting others lifts your spirits, and energies facilitate self-honesty and heightened perception. You're identifying priorities and opportunities. On an emotional level, this is a great time to take charge and tap into your inner courage. You may be facing a fear, kicking a bad habit, or vowing to improve your close relationships now. A very intense and emotional period could be ahead of you today. As the mighty sun continues his shivering dance through your solar house of the subconscious, he will link with powerhouse Pluto across the heavens. This means that you'll be receiving profound and intense downloads about intuition, motivations, and guidance from the universe. Use this to tap into your spiritual center and ask the cosmos about how you should proceed in your personal and romantic life. You will literally hear words, see images, and find answers. You could also get a hunch about how to build your wealth with your partner. A new director or supervisor might start soon, or you might be tapped to help search for one. The transition will be easier than you think, especially if you're deeply involved in the process. There are, thankfully, many ways to keep routine and structure interesting. If you are someone who enjoys yoga, there are many different methods to choose from, and different positions to choose from within one method. If you enjoy running or walking, there are as many paths to take as there are days in the year. Keep variety as part of your routine so that you do not get bored. It's best to limit your choice of times, however, choose a morning and an evening time and alternate between them. Enough work and concerns about money. Today this should see you far more into getting together with friends and family for lighthearted recreation than anything else. And why not? You're not generally known for being lazy. Rather than working so hard all of the time, take full advantage of any opportunities that come your way for a little adventure. And if nothing happens, use some of your imagination to create some fun for yourself. Call a few friends up, or just take a drive. At the same time that Saturn is giving you the resolve to hold on to and make the most of his final days in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery, the moon's return to your career sector is a chance to prepare for his return in 2 days. Because the moon will start the day not only in an adventurous part of your chart but aligned with Saturn before going on to connect with the 5 planets already in your career sector, this will make it easier to see how to juggle some important days on both sides of life's fence. This also gives you time to put some guardrails in place. Before leaving and wrapping up its last visit to an adventurous part of your chart before Saturn not only leaves over the weekend but ends 15 years of continuous planetary activity here, it not only connects with the hard taskmaster of the cosmos but with the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment in your romantic sector. Juno is here until October, with the adventurous lunar vibes of the last few days helping to lock in the resolve to keep the spirit of romance and adventure alive. Daily planetary overview. Sometimes, a single conversation can feel like a turning point. Today, as Mercury in grounded Taurus harmonizes with the North Node in dreamy Pisces and the South Node in reflective Virgo, you might find yourself in exactly that kind of moment. Whether it's an overdue talk, a reconnection, or simply a chat that catches you off guard, there's something about the words exchanged today that carries a sense of destiny, like you're touching on something deeper, something unresolved, or something that's long needed to be said. But here's the twist: despite the significance, this conversation might feel oddly familiar. You may notice yourself falling into old patterns of speaking or revisiting topics you thought were buried. It could feel like déjà vu or a loop you didn't intend to step back into. And yet, even if you feel like you're backtracking, this moment is here to teach you something valuable. Sometimes we revisit the past not because we're stuck, but because there's something unfinished, something we're finally ready to understand from a wiser, more grounded perspective. If you've ever circled back to an old friendship, rekindled a past relationship, or even reread a favorite book years later and found new meaning in it, you already understand the value of repetition. The universe isn't asking you to relive what was, it's offering you a second look, a chance to respond differently, and maybe even to grow in ways you couldn't before. Meanwhile, there's a lovely, vibrant energy infusing the rest of your day. You're likely to feel more alive, more awake, and more interested in connecting with others. Don't shy away from social moments. They're not only satisfying but could also turn out to be unexpectedly rewarding. Whether you're sharing laughter over dinner, catching up with an old friend, or meeting someone new, this energy encourages openness and joy. And it's in these lighter, warmer moments that some of the most meaningful connections are formed. Your natural friendliness and easygoing charm are magnetic right now. People are drawn to you not just because of what you say, but because of the energy you bring into a room. Even unexpected support from someone you didn't think noticed you may find its way into your life. Be open to it. These spontaneous offers of kindness could become the seeds of deep, long-lasting friendships or collaborations. That said, be mindful not to get swept away by the thrill of the moment. With your energy running high, there might be a tendency to overindulge, whether that's in shopping, sweets, or affection. If you're not careful, the pursuit of pleasure can turn into an escape, rather than an expression of joy. Check in with yourself. Are your actions bringing you closer to what truly matters to you? Or are they momentary distractions from something you'd rather not face? If you're seeking something real, whether friendship, romance, or creative collaboration, be clear about what you want. And if you're simply enjoying your independence, that's just as valid. Let your actions match your intentions. Financially, you're in a stable position, and you might feel the urge to treat yourself. That's fine. Just ask yourself if what you're buying brings lasting joy or fleeting excitement. A thoughtful purchase that aligns with your values can be deeply satisfying. Impulse buys? Maybe not so much. Physically, you're in an excellent place. If you've been maintaining a healthy routine, you'll notice how your energy and stamina are on the rise. Even if you've fallen off track recently, now is a fantastic time to get back into movement, whether it's a walk around your neighborhood, a spontaneous jog, or a morning yoga flow. You'll be amazed at how even small steps can shift your mood and boost your confidence. In fact, the more balance you create in your physical life, the more clarity and peace you'll find in your emotional life. Taking care of your body now prepares you for any challenges ahead and keeps you ready to embrace all the opportunities that are making their way to you. As you move through today's energies, keep this in mind: not every conversation has to be perfect, not every connection has to last, and not every indulgence is a mistake. Life is about learning, feeling, growing, and choosing again. Let yourself move with curiosity and kindness toward others, and especially toward yourself. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you recently had a conversation that felt like a turning point? Or perhaps you've reconnected with someone from your past in a surprising way? What are you learning about communication and relationships right now? Share your experiences below. Your insight might just be the perspective someone else needs to hear today.